Well, today it's been officially a month since I'm recording these videos every single day and documenting my journey to go from zero, no money in the bank, to 10,000 euros a month, okay, personal profits, building my own personal brand and service-based business. And this is what I record every single day. I document this for you. And yes, today it's been officially a month and I'm so excited, to share a little bit of the lessons that I have learned in the past month, okay? And if you don't already know it, somehow, I know it's crazy, but my name is Anthony and I'm 29 years old. So for the past 9 years, I built companies and projects, a dozen of them, failing absolutely and monstrously, and leaving myself in a lot of debts, okay? More than 6 figures of debts, by the age of 21 years old. So yes, I have lived very hard situation where I could not eat for a week or two even, okay? Where I didn't know where to sleep for the night. And sometimes I slept in restaurants illegally, okay? I did stuff that maybe a lot of people would say, wow, I wouldn't be able, to just do that. I would do whatever it takes to not be in this situation, and I would be super, super stressed about it. Yeah, duh. Guess what? I was also super stressed about it. But the thing is, I learned that, it's just material stuff. It's just a random, everything is gonna pass. Whatever is happening, even if tonight I don't sleep, or I sleep on the street, or I don't have anything to eat, whatever it is, we don't care, okay? And this is such a fundamental thing to understand in life, which is you have to be at peace. And right now I'm at peace. I'm centered. I am not stressing over stuff because I know what it takes to not have anything, okay? Now I can just, focus on building wealth, prosperity. And yeah, if you have anything in life right now, don't trouble too much. It's only material. It's only random stuff. It's gonna pass. Time is gonna make up, and what you're going through right now is gonna be, you're gonna laugh about it. So if you're gonna laugh one day about your situation, laugh about it now. Don't wait. Why wait? Life is too short, my friend. Life is too short. Damn it. Alright, so that was not the topic, but I was very, very involved in it because I wanted you to know that whatever you are going through, it's gonna pass, it's gonna be alright, it's gonna be okay, okay? All you have to do is to focus on making sure that what you want to build right now, probably your business, that you place your undivided attention into it, and you don't stress out because you don't have money. And you have to trust that it's gonna be alright, you're gonna eat at the end of the night, and even if you do not, it's fine. It's okay. Tomorrow you will. Or not. Whatever. You're not gonna die. Okay? You're gonna be alright. So, yeah. That's a good way, for me to introduce, this day 30. Because it's been about a month since I'm building, this business. In reality, it's been about 6 weeks or something. Because I started a little bit before, refining my stuff, where I wanted to go a little bit, and starting to post some articles on my newsletter that I'm going to show you. I just have this this account right here, and this is the newsletter. Alright, so I started posting, on this thing. So it's only really been about a month since I'm dedicated on this project, for real, every single day, and being relentless about it. And yes, some days I will not have the answers, everything figured out, okay? It's fine. But I still move, okay? And that's the key point right now. I talk about it a lot. I say that in a way to get clarity, in a way to move forward, in a way to get results. You need not to wait until you get the ideas and the realizations. But you need to move. You need to start writing, start doing, start producing, start speaking. And once you speak, the flow of your ideas is coming naturally. It's crazy. It's just crazy. And I'm really saying that for real. It's not like you've got to do it. Okay. Like those motivation stuff. No, it's really, if you want to be more creative, just be in the process of being creative, okay? Just start writing the first word. And yes, you will not know, absolutely not, what to talk about, okay? Before I made this video, I didn't have a clue on what I was about to talk in this video, okay? And I still don't have a clue on what I'm gonna say. And yes, I have, some stuff that I believe are pretty good, to talk about. But overall, I don't know what the next word is gonna be, okay? But I still pronounce it. It's just like coming naturally. Only because I do and I force myself to be in the process of movement and action. Anyway, so I'm building, this business, on X, the newsletter I was talking about of UC, the YouTube channel, and an info product, as well as a one-on-one coaching offer of 90 days. So this is what I'm building right now to help actually introvert solo founders to just stand out, increase their social skills, become more charismatic and confident, and find truly what's within them, something deep. And instead of going into AI and technology all the time and just wondering why you have no friends and why you cannot have deeper relationships and why doors are closed to you, then I make you do exactly that. To just stand out socially, to make sure that we find exactly what's about you, that you for long covered, okay? Your weakness, what's true, what's authentic about you. And that's magnificently beautiful. And I believe that we have something to do with this, okay? So, yeah. Pretty much passionate about this subject because I was not in this position before, able to provide this kind of service because I was the opposite. And that's the thing. If you have lived through what you are providing as a transformation, if you have lived through it and then been actually learning the skills and learning, how to do it otherwise, meaning, find solutions to this problem, then you are the exact person, the best person to actually teach it. And this is the best business, in my opinion, to make your first 6 figures, okay? The most easy business. Because you will see, just mark my words, just wait and see. In the next 3 months, you will see how much money we will make, okay? And yeah, it's not just my money, okay? It's your money because you are contributing, because putting these videos out there help me also, making sure that I stick to it and that it gives me a guideline. It gives me a push, another push. And at the same time, I don't need that pretty much because I'm very, very excited about this project. But yeah. So yeah, this is the business, okay? And I want, help people to just connect with those on such a deeper level and access some rooms that maybe they were not able, to access, or they were accessing those rooms, but maybe felt invisible and not so good after all, not so comfortable. And I want to make sure that you do not think ever that you are an introvert and that you can gain confidence in such an eclectic personality and people are infected by it. And so yeah, I'm building a lead magnet to make sure that I collect emails on it. And that's pretty cool. But the thing is, for the past 3 days, I said, Anthony, you have for so long, not been clear enough. And that's something. Do whatever it takes in your power when you start your business to get super, super clear on what is it that you are providing for your clients. Not the followers, but for the customers, for your targeted audience. You will probably, niche that down fantastic much. And you will probably, lose an enormous amount of audience. But who freaking cares? Because if there's only 0.001% of the world following your stuff, it is still 10 million, okay? 10 million people. And those people need your product because they have the pain and the problems that you have actually, figured previously and that you are now able, to find solution for. So, yeah. And make sure that the transformation process, the offer is super, super crystal clear, okay? With real metrics, with real, what is going to happen in 90 days in their lives once they have consumed your product, once they have used your services. What is going to happen? Real tangible metrics. What is changing? Okay, and do that because I was losing so freaking much time in the past 6 weeks just figuring out what I could actually do. Yeah, because before starting this business and the moment I started, I actually didn't know what I wanted to sell. That's what I said to you. You need to move, okay? I just knew that I was good at 3 things: teaching, writing, and speaking, okay? speaking, listening. So I knew I had to make a business where I could write, I could teach, I could speak and listen, and I could interview people also. And that's what I did. All right. And the interview part is going to be later on. That's exciting. So yeah. And you've just got to understand that this is so fundamentally important to just be crystal clear. But if you are not, then just move forward and figure it out in the way, okay, in the way of doing, in the process of doing. But get clear on what your customers could actually buy from you and not followers. Because that was my mistake, and that's where I lost most time. And that's exactly what I'm in the process of doing way more and way better nowadays, okay? And not wandering around and do absolutely nothing or minus stuff instead of what really is important. So yeah, I knew that building a lead magnet was massively important to make sure that, first of all, they know about my offer, they know what I do, they know what I sell, they know what I talk about, and all in all, okay? Not just the content. So yeah, I was like writing the content and all, trying to figure out a title, what the promises was about. And I was like, damn, yeah, I know my subject. All right. I know what I want to change regarding connection and social and all. But damn it, I don't know really what they truly want. Not what I want, but what they want. So I decided to write yesterday this post. Simple, okay? Guys, I need your help right now, for real. I'm building a free course for solo founders to thrive socially and connect with people you didn't think possible. And that's where you come into play. I'm wondering, what kind of social outcome do you ultimately look for outside of making profits but can't seem to reach yet? Is there something you're bothered by? Some people you can't seem to reconnect with? Lack of charisma, verbal skills, scope thinking, too confident, and what is it? Be massively honest. Nobody's judging except God. Your feedback is precious as gold, and the content will be based thanks a million. Okay, so I think it was the right way. It's gonna make me wait a little bit more, maybe 2 days more, until I get as much as replies as I need, actually. But usually I think it's the best. It's interacting with your audience and making sure that you collect the right answers and not the answer that you think is actually the most valuable. Collect the ideas and the pains and ask your audience just, to tell you exactly what you want. That's right. Ask more questions. Please do. Anyway. Alright. So just like I said, ask your community, okay? Ask about their struggles, their pain, their problems, what they're going through. Massively important. Do a survey, okay? Send emails, to just know exactly. To just ask a few questions. It takes 30 seconds, for them to answer yes or no. And it gives you feedback. It gives you an insight on what actually people think, and probably, never say, because it's just little frictions, but in the end, it gets a real deal. And that's super important. If you have a product, whatever, then just do a survey. Send an email and ask if there are some features that they would like to see, if there's some stuff that maybe they are struggling with, if they use the app or the product or the service. But in the end, not so much, or not as much as they would like to, because there is a little bit of stuff that is the cause of a friction. I don't know. Figure this out, okay? Do something, but make sure that people feel that they are really listened by, that you do care about their opinion and their experience as a customer. Massively important. Or followers, obviously. Okay? So guys, clarity. First of all, you get clarity by being freaking involved in a process of movement of creation, okay? Stop consuming. Stop watching those shitty video about motivation, okay? You don't need to be motivated. All you need is a worthy goal, a worthy pursuit, something that you can see which excites you and at the same time terrifies you. And you need that to push through, to push towards, and you need to lock in for 6 months at a time, okay? To make sure that you really get this thing off the ground. And it takes a tremendous amount of energy. It takes intensity. It takes power. It takes dedications. It takes, relentless, but it's not fucking hard. if you decide it to be easy. If you love the process, and yes, you will find a tremendous amount of hours where you will do some stuff that you will not like. Fine, okay? Would you rather be, poor and miserable all your life? Or would you just, for 6 months, having a little bit of discomfort? What would you like? To then get the life that, 99% of the planet would never have. You will be so thankful for that. So yeah, do lock in. Do make sure that you actually get things done. Period. And yes, you need to be intense. Yes, you need to be real. You need to be singular. You need to be purposeful, driven, dedicated. Because it takes exactly that, to just change from the old version of yourself, which is stuck in your own reality, to be the man or to be the woman that you want to be, actually. And it takes that effort, to just transcend and evolve, just like a Pokemon. I don't know. Yeah. So, clarity first, cut off every distraction. It is not because you're gonna watch a fucking video on how to be more motivated, on how to be more confident, on how to build your business and just remaster your life in 30 seconds, okay? That you're gonna actually master your life in 30 seconds. You will do so by just making stuff happen, okay? Putting yourself into action, into motion, building and providing value, okay? And serving other people. This is what you need, okay? So, make sure that you provide something, a product or a service that is actually, valuable for the market. Not because you think it is valuable, but just test your ideas, ask an audience, ask people, do surveys, do stuff, do your market research. Make sure that actually, people really can actually like your product and not in your fantasy world. Anyway, so yeah, it's been about an eclectic and pretty sometimes boring month. To be honest, but at the same time, yeah, interesting. Some days I have not slept very, very much. Some days I have worked 15 hours, but in those 15 hours, maybe sometimes I haven't worked really productively super much. And so it's also, about having the best amount of energy to make sure that you focus rightly on the right thing and not the minors, okay? And not refining your logo or some stuff. Nobody cares about your logo right now, okay? All they care is the promise and the results that you are actually able to deliver to them. Period. So do that. Just focus on the product and sell. And sales. Just sell the product and refine the product and sell the product and refine the product and sell the product and refine the product, okay? It's all about the product and the sales and marketing and all, okay? Very, very important. So yeah, you need to be more in a driven mode. That's for sure. If you really want to have results. And that's why I know I'm going to get them. Because this is something I never did before. I never cutted every distraction of my daily life. Okay. Just like this. And I've never been driven just like this. And doing exactly what it takes, waking up at 5, 6 a.m. in the morning, just every single day, no days off, no weekends off, no nothing. No, I've never done this, but I love it. I freaking absolutely love it, and I would not trade it for anything. Okay? And then, yeah, I'm planning, to go in Vietnam, Da Nang, in a couple of days or weeks. We'll see. And to stay there for a good couple of months. Because it's important, to be locked in and to be in an environment where actually there is entrepreneurs and people that can actually elevate your consciousness as well, because they are way ahead of your game. So yeah, do surround yourself with phenomenal people. Make sure that you are locked in and make sure that you are in the right environment where there is no much distraction. And that's why I'm going to go monk mode for 3 to 4 months next in Vietnam. And it's going to be freaking great. Anyway, so that's what it takes, okay? Going away from friends and family and just locked in myself. And sometimes when I have a little bit of time, meeting with tremendous people, great entrepreneurs and people way ahead of my game to just boom my consciousness. That's what I need. And that's what you need, okay? To be around winners, to change your environment and to change your limiting beliefs, and to make sure that you win, that you lock in, that you put yourself intensely, okay, into something. That's it. Okay, I hope that was freaking useful for you. Yeah, the best is yet to come, my friend. Okay? So take care and peace out.